one. Let's see now. I was trying to record, but I've done something with OBS, so it doesn't want to record. So I saw that on the last time I streamed. The stream kind of looked a little bit weird, so I was trying to say like, oh well, maybe I should record it today, so I have it. You can like look at the stream quality and look at like the quality that actually goes into the recording, but now it doesn't want to, and I have to fix some stupid shit for this work. I don't have time or the care for it, so I'm not gonna. Let's see now. I think we might have to also up the volume a little bit. Last time I think that volume was pretty shitty. It's already pretty up in the game, so I guess I just have to do it the old school way. Where's my mouse? I love that everything starts to not work at the same time that you start doing stuff. There we go, maybe? Well, let's see. Let's talk to Balgroff the Greater. He's not the good one, he's the greater.
Help Irileth kill this dragon before it can attack Whiterun. There's no time to lose.
I also think it's kind of low on my end. We'll see. I think it looks better today, though.
Help Irileth kill this dragon before it can attack Whiterun. There's no time to lose.
Oakley then.
I'm right behind you.
Have I? What do you know?
What do you want me to carry?
Right. I was gonna play Amnesia today, but honestly, my head is not really into playing like horror games, so we are going to focus on our Skyrim playthrough.
Let's get going then.
Because that's what we're doing. I don't really know. It says map updated when I click to these things, and I'm not sure if that's like I have to click all of these or if it just upgrades it by itself. Let's try to find the map and see how it works. World map. Because I think now we have a bunch of like no wait, Western Watchtowers where we're going now. Like here we have a Fort Snowhawk, Fort Dunstad, all that. I don't think I get every by just pressing one of them. Or maybe I do. I'm not sure. We'll get to them eventually. Should we just look around a little bit in your keep before we go and do our usual slaying of the dragon, so to speak? I feel like the stream looks better today, but I'm not sure.
I've seen you helping the Yard. If only all visitors to Whiterun were as noble.
We're gonna move in June, and we are going to get better internet, which is awesome.
The guards in Dragonreach say you've aided the Yard. On behalf of Whiterun, I thank you.
Cool.
Need a blade? You should talk to Adrian at the forge.
Thank you. Yeah. So we're gonna get better internet, which is gonna be awesome. I don't like. We don't have like bad internet right now, but better is always good, right? Better is always better.
Everything's all right.
Unless it's not better. Then it's worse. I don't think there's anything out here really. It's just a porch where you can look at the world. The Whiterun is really like in the middle of everything. You have a good vantage point here if you... Let's take a look at the map again. So this is gonna be like a contested area in between the two different factions, because it's in the middle of everything, and whoever like owns Whiterun owns Skyrim, basically. That's the capital of Skyrim, not the capital, but the Skyrim capital. Over here on the map here we have all the way over here Windhelm, which is the place where the Northerners, the true Northerners, hail from, basically. If you hear a cat screaming in the background, it's our usual suspect. It's Nico. She's pissed off that no one's playing with her. Have we played with her? Yes. Will we play with her? Yes. Will we play with her right now? No. Maybe if Fiskerson stops by, then he'll play with the fictional Nico. But other than that, we're not gonna bother with that. Right. Let's see. This is the job. This is so weird that they let me go in here. They have no idea who we are, and they're like, "Nah, bro, it's cool." Do we want to steal from the Jarl? Maybe not yet. Take a look around. We didn't talk to this guy.
I
Right?
serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
Why is the keep called Dragon's Reach?
That is an old tale, but well known to those of us who serve in the keep. Long ago, there lived a mighty hero of the Nords, Olaf One-Eye. Olaf did battle with a fearsome dragon named Numenex. The struggle between Olaf and the dragon culminated in a mighty duel atop Mount Anthor, with Olaf the victor. Olaf returned in triumph to Whiterun. By his decree, the city's keep was rebuilt as a prison for Numenex. And so, from that time until this, our great keep has been called Dragon's Reach.
Foreshadowing. Basically, they tell us that right now there's a possibility to capture a dragon inside this keep if you would want that. What's the city's history?
Ah, splendid. Our fine city has a proud history, and I'm happy to share what I know. The history of Whiterun begins with Jorvaskr, the Hall of the Companions. For a long time, it was the only building on the mountain. As time passed, a thriving community sprang up around Jorvaskr, as was common with mead halls. Today, Whiterun is the jewel of Skyrim. I can say without boast that it is the greatest city in all the holds.
I would say it's one of the 3 greater cities. Kind of. Tell me about the city's districts.
Well, there are 3 of them, arranged in 3 tiers, as you may have noticed. The Plains District is so named because it's the closest of the 3 to the plains that surround the city. The inn and marketplace are found there. Most of the city's residents live in the Wind District, which is the middle of the 3. Dragon's Reach occupies the highest, which we call the Cloud District. From here, the Jarl can see all that goes on within his city.
Is there anything you need from me? By chance?
Of course. It's all in this note.
Oh, thank you. Work. In the shadows. So I don't think I have... Oh. You just let me take that. Well. Not gonna be... Just read it? Anything
I
else?
serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
Right. I think Nico just punched the door. She does that. She goes up to the door and go, fuck. She's such a fucking teenager. So melodramatic. They got me a note. What is the note? Steward's note. Nico. I was like, what? that's my cat's name. It was like, oh yeah, I named the character Nico. For fuck's sake. Nico, I apologize for the secrecy, but I'd rather not speak about this in front of the Jarl. In the event of information I received is incredible. He has enough on his plate as it is. You see, earlier last week I received a tip from an unnamed source regarding a potential assassination plot on the Jarl. Now, while we take all that seriously, it's difficult to know if it's how credible this source is. And with everything that's happened as of late, I don't have time to investigate this myself. That's why I like to head to Arcadia's Cauldron and check out the ledger for any suspicious purchases, in particular poisons. I've asked Arcadia to leave you a copy on her counter. Look it over, find out who purchased bottles over the last few days and confirm the reason are legitimate. In the meantime, I'll have our cooks check out every piece of food, bottled meat, and leftover breadcrumb, just to be sure nothing is tainted. If your investigation turns up nothing, then I'll know the information I received was false, and the Jarl is safe for the time being. If not, I hope someone of your reputation can take care of the situation swiftly. So, stab. I already know clairvoyance. What the fuck? Take your gold. Leave your pants. It's okay that I'm stealing. Not the stamina potion, but the potion of healing. That's fine. But if you touch my stamina potion, I'll stab you, you fucking dick. You fucking fuck. How dare you come here believing that you can steal my stamina potion? I will fucking gut you, mate. Let's see now. The thing is, I'm just gonna do. You know what? Quick save. It's not red. I mean, shouldn't it be red when it's like, oh, you're stealing? It might be that, like, opening the lock. I'm not gonna be able to open this lock. Damn, son. Yeah. Yeah. No. I still prefer this locking mechanism to the Oblivion one. Okay, yeah. Stealing it is wrong, but picklocking it, that's fine. We don't care about that. Oh, master, that's not gonna work. Apprentice. I'm just gonna try to unlock these as I can. But I'm not gonna steal them. Because that would be wrong, right? I think I can unlock a master's lock. Maybe I can. It's gonna be so precise. I got 22 lockpicks. Gotta be careful. Heck yeah. I would never steal from you. Never. That's not in my nature. I'm just admiring your elven sword, which I would love to have. I would love to have it. It's very beautiful. Gotta say. So beautiful. Are you okay with me doing this, by the way? Because I'm not stealing, I'm just looking. You know? It's the Khajiit way. I have to open it. But I'm not gonna steal it. It's the old ways. I'm not part of the old ways anymore. I'm a newborn. Still. You are okay with me taking these, so that's fine. I'm not carrying too much. I did not steal it. It happened to find its way into my pants. It's not the same thing. Hello there, Turtus. How many level you are? I am level 5, so it's very early. Very, very early. I started playing this last Friday. I have played this before. I'm just gonna say it's not my first rodeo. But yeah, level 5. So we're very, very early on. And I didn't just steal this, even though it says stolen. It's not true. It just happened to find its way into my pants. Okay, what do I need to get rid of? I need to sell stuff. Wait, I can just give stuff to you.
I'm right behind you.
What
do you want me to carry?
You need to get... I don't... Wait, this is my stuff. Let's see now. Well, Elven Sword, damage 15. And I'm using Iron Swords so that they are obviously worse. So I'm gonna give one of them. Whatever do we have? Let's see, apparel. When did I get these? Oh, I bought them. Right. I bought more carrying capacity and I'm still full up. That's typical me. Well, let's get rid of these then. Put them on him. Increases shock resistance. This one I won't remember getting, but sure. And, steel armor. I can get rid of this one. There we go. Well, okay, now I should be good.
Lead on.
I am just sneaking around. It's fine. You don't have to. And you were okay with me doing this, even though I can't steal. And we get 60 left. Cool. Okay, so the shield is stealing. But the knife you're all good with. I'm really trying to learn the values here in this place. I mean, I can sell these. Khajiit needs money. For skooma. Not for skooma. We don't do that. We don't do that yet. Just robbing them blind. These are weight 1, it's fine. We'll leave the iron boots. It says it's free, so that means I can just take it. Oh, kitchen. Just gonna steal all the goblets. Well, let's take the cheese. With the beef. That had value 0. So I'm not gonna... Let's put back the jug. How can this be value 0? Bullshit. Do you have salt? Tomatoes. Salt is always awesome. And honestly, stuff like this is good as well. I mean, the food, I'm gonna get food from whatever. Everywhere. But yeah. I mean, carrots could be fine. Put away your claws. Hello, girl.
Ain't nobody high and mighty in these halls, except in the Jarl. And don't you forget. Don't you go tracking your dirty boots on my clean floor.
So the garnet is stealing, but the gold is not. Yellow book of riddles. That, okay, nothing. Fine boots, fine hat, fine clothes. I need to go sell all my shit. Thank you for the coins. Ooh. Well, we're not gonna steal too much from this poor woman. Hello.
I might just be a servant among lords, but don't think for a moment I don't take my duties as seriously as the Jarl himself takes his.
Uh-huh.
If my cleaning gets it away, just say the word and I'll off.
Let's see if there's any. Some books can give you stuff, but mostly it's not.
This here is Dragon's Reach, and it's my task to see it looks fit for a Jarl night and day.
I have to go outside. Let's just go. They didn't have any salt. That's my favorite. It's good for cooking, to like cook better meals and stuff. Ooh, children! Let's fight them. Hello, child.
Father says I'm too young to train with the sword, so I practice with my fists.
Ah, you are the future of this hold, I see.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
The second son.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
One of the new servants? Remember that I like my meat rare. Absurd that you can't cook good sweet rolls in the skeever hole of a city.
3 children. They will inherit the earth. Value 5. What am I gonna do with 5?
Another wanderer.
I'm
here
gonna
to
come
lick my
back.
Father's boots. Good job.
I'm just saying. Holy shit. They were free. They were free. Aha, see? Lost legend. Investigate the Galder legend. So see, every once in a while you read a book and you get some quest or whatever. Let's just read. Some of these books I think I've already read, but as well. I can't keep track of all the books I've already read. Oh, they were. Oh, that's such a good mod to the old Skyrim. Basically, the books would like glow bluish or reddish, and I think if they were red, they did something for you, and if they were blue, it just meant you haven't read it. So you could you didn't have to do all this and like look at all the books. You could just like instantly know which books were the good ones or not. I don't want to heavily mod this version. I'm guessing you can, but I don't want to like get too many stuff because it bogs the gameplay down like a lot. Troll Slaying by Finn. I'm not gonna read all that. He just saw a troll. A brief history of trolls. And nothing. Cool. But here we have something. Illusion! Yeah, usually books that has like symbols like that also gives you stuff. Usually you get better magic. Why am I telling you this? Everyone has played Skyrim. Everyone knows this. Someone was looking for a mammoth's tusk. I'm not gonna tell you who. So I don't have to go and get that from somewhere else, right? Oh, this quest. Bring it to an appraiser. I wonder. Ragged cap. For the ragged children. I can't carry anymore, so it's fine. But do you have gold? I can take gold. Khajiit can always carry more gold. Gold has no weight. Should though. Should. Ooh. Mister, who are you?
I'm not a man. I'm a weapon in human form. Just unsheath me and point me at the enemy.
Okay, sure. You're the Jarl's, whatever the fuck you call it. Jarl's bodyguard man. Sure. I'm gonna need all the gold that you have. Legend of the Red Eagle. Find the Red Eagle sword. Since I don't really read these things, I don't really know what the quests are. It's just like, oh, you got this quest, so go do it. Oh, I'm carrying too much again. Right. So, pot, pepper pots, Cats of Skyrim. It's hot in here. It's getting to the point of the season where it's like really hot. Really hot. Port. Okay. And I shake this one. Right. Charcoal.
What is it?
I'm gonna harvest your lavender. I'll need it for
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brewers.
stuff.
Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
Here. Take taffy treat. Sure. I guess this is the children's quarters. Come in to my hall. Take all our gold. It's fine. You have so much, we don't care. But if you steal the silver sapphire necklace, I'll kill you. Slap you silly. Really weird that some of that stuff is like, oh, that's free.
Cause trouble in Whiterun and I'll haul you into the Dragon's Reach dungeon myself.
Are you accusing me of stealing? I would never. I procure things that I consider to be mine. Thanks. How you doing, Turdus? Hope you're doing good. This fine Valborg evening. I have no idea how to say that in English. Valborg. I don't know if that's a Swedish thing or it's a night where we light our big fire, scare away the demons or witches or something. I don't know. Scare away the winter. I don't know. We burn a big fire. We don't dance around it. We look at it. and go, ooh, fire. And then we shoot fireworks, and then we go to bed. Squeeze! That's what we do. Not me though, because I don't want to. There's like since 2020. So many books. So many books. Since 2020, like is the start of the pandemic. Most like stuff that like the Valborg fire. They're much smaller. Like the events are much smaller now. It's not like it used to be. So I don't really go. It's not the same. That's the thing that the pandemic actually did ruin. Gatherings. Aha, see? I got to investigate. I think that's in the Middle East, I'm not sure. Find a way to rhyme that, by the way. It doesn't rhyme with orange, at least. The bear. Most riveting part of Skyrim, reading books to find quests. I gotta see if I can get that mod. Just that mod for the books. If it's still available. That's like just quality of life stuff. Oh, you're considering the stealing, huh? Oh. Way to be petty. Keeping all the gold for yourself.
I envy you the chance to see this dragon up close.
Are you the only wizard in Whiterun?
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
Do I look like a delivery boy? Sure, I'll do it.
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
Asshole. Where can I learn more about magic?
A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold.
What are the duties of a court wizard?
I'll put it simply, so you'll understand.
I fucking hate him.
Advise the Jarl in matters of magic. If the Hold is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, I am called upon to explain things and suggest a course of action. Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day.
Can I punch you? I want to punch you so bad. Do you owe allegiance to the Imperials?
If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I meant? Probably not. As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives the orders. Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day.
Good day. I'm not done with you yet. Talk to me, boy. Have you encountered any dragons?
Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragon's Reach, like old Olaf One-Eye once did. What a fascinating conversation that would be.
How do you enchant weapons and armor?
Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin.
Ooh, Khajiit's coin.
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Let's just see what you got. You got some spell stuff. Nah. We're not gonna do... We're gonna do spell stuff later, I think. We're gonna focus on the fighting stuff. And then we're gonna focus on the sneak stuff. Maybe some of the murdering stuff. And then I think we're gonna do probably magic the last. Because it makes more sense that when you get to the point where you become like the archmage, why the fuck would you become a master assassin? It doesn't make sense, you know? But it makes the sense the other way around. Like, when Palpatine is like running around trying, like, he's just trying to like get better at stuff, right? You have a bunch of spell tombs. I have no money. I have 800 money, but nah, we're gonna find stuff, so it's fine. Can I sell you stuff though? I have some soul gems, but I need them. That's that thing I could sell though. I already have it, so it's fine. You can take the boots. Cool. Fine clothes. Thank you. And those I can keep. Cool. Now I can...
Well, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Yeah, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Let's see now. This has just been a shopping episode thus far. It's fine. Right, so this thing I can enchant stuff with, but just need to pick an item. So let's say we pick the Elven Sword. And we don't have any enchantments, and we only have... Okay. So I need to disenchant something that I have. For example, since I'm not gonna use the Novice Hood or Novice Robes, I could disenchant these. Yeah, let's just do that, that's fine. The rest we can keep. Level up, bitch! I only have the pity gem, right? So you want better soul gems. If I do this with the petty soul, then I'm gonna get shit, so. Am I boring you? They're just trying stuff out to see. Get the... Get some potions going. And I was already there. Cool. Then we'll leave this area. Should we talk to you? Who are you? Commander Caius?
I'm the commander of the guard here in Whiterun.
Well, la-di-da. La-di friggin' da, man. You. Well, can't take it. It would be illegal. We're not that kind of thieves, right? Take what we can. God, I don't want to read all these books. But we have to. We have to read about the sea ghosts. And the lointhith. Waterstone. Like, all bended dragon. First of all, I wonder if anyone actually reads all these. There are probably some like Skyrim fanatic that really has been through and read all the books. Just because, you know. And yes, that you like, you get to be like on the Skyrim team, do the Skyrims like. Some people get to design the sounds or how the Argonian looks, and then you get the task of writing the books that no one will fucking read. What did you do in the Skyrim game? I wrote the book that no one fucking read. Are you proud of yourself? Yes. Fucking yes. So I'm not sure. Oh, it's a dungeon. I wouldn't have to go there yet. So I think the stream from this part, it looks better, but we'll see when we get the result. If it still looks shitty, I'm gonna try to like I
Thinking of settling in?
I used to record my gameplay before, but I realized that doing it the old way that I did back in the day, recording everything and then making videos out of it, takes a freaking long time, and I don't have that amount of time to put into projects anymore, so I just upload the VODs as they are. So you just gotta hope that the streaming VOD looks good, so you can put it on YouTube. I could also like record it and just put the raw footage up. So if this looks crappy, I'll probably do that next time. See. I still gotta stream it though. I don't know. You talk to me. Yeah, we'll see. Hello, son.
You have come. You have come to hear the word of Talos.
What could you tell me about Talos?
Hello, my friend. If you seek knowledge about mighty Talos, you have most certainly come to the right person. In mortal life, Talos was a Nord, possessed of unmatched tactical skill, limitless wisdom, and the power to see into men's hearts. Talos mastered the power of oil, and with it he united the lands of men into a great empire. In southern lands, he was known by the name Tiber Septim. Here in Skyrim, we honor him by his proper Nord name. So great was his reign in life, when he ascended to the heavens, he was made Lord of the Divines. If you want to know more, I'm sure you can find any number of tomes on the subject.
So much information. I heard nothing.
Because the so-called Emperor is a coward. That's right, I said coward. Oh yes, he agreed to banish the worship of Talos at the tip of an Aldmeri sword. They called it
The White Gold Concordat.
Well, I call it blasphemy. A true son of the Empire would never have turned his back on our greatest hero. Not at any price. Well, let me tell you something, friend. Cyrodiil is a long way from here, and in Skyrim, we will never forsake mighty Talos.
Aren't you worried about you'll be arrested?
Today, they take away your faith. But what of tomorrow? What then? Do the elves take your homes? Your businesses? Your children? Your very lives?
Yes.
And what does the Empire do? Nothing! Nay, worse than nothing! The Imperial machine enforces the will of the Dalmor against its own people! So rise up, children of the Empire! Rise up, Stormcloaks! Embrace the word of mighty Talos, He who is both man and...
There's a rift here in Skyrim. Can neither magic nor the passing of time make it right.
Right?
Evgir Onslaught has come at last. The season
Okay,
of
blah, blah, blah.
war.
Well, he can't... He must be some kind of god because I touched the thing and it cured all my diseases. So, can't be that bad, right? There's a tree. It's dead.
It's a shame, isn't it? The Gildergreen, yes. It's a bit of an eyesore at the moment. More of a problem for the pilgrims than for me, but not many of them around anymore.
What's so special about this tree?
To the east of here is a hidden grove where the Eldergleam resides. It's the oldest living thing in Skyrim, maybe all of Tamriel. Our tree here in the city was grown from a cutting of that tree. You can still feel the glory of the mother tree through it. Even its name is an echo.
Is there any way to revive the tree?
I've thought about that. Trees like this never really die, they only slumber. I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could wake up its child.
What do you want, kid?
But even if you could get to the Eldergleam, you couldn't tap it. Not with any normal metal.
What kind of weapon will work?
Eldergleam is older than metal, from a time before men or elves. To even affect it, you have to tap into the old magic.
Ah, yes.
You'll have to deal with the Hagravens. I've heard about the weapon they've made for sacrificing Spriggans. It's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me, or I would have gone after it myself.
I'll get that Nettlebane for you.
Your spirit is strong. Kinnereth's winds will guide your path. It's held in a Hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
Thank you.
So, have you gotten Nettlebane back from those filthy Hagravens yet?
Nope, but has the Stormcloak uprising affected your duties?
Somewhat, yes. At first it seemed a distant thing, heard only in the idle speech of guards and traders. When the wounded soldiers began to return from battle, I did what I could to help them. As more of the sick and injured came to the temple, my work as a healer became more important than my duties as a priestess. I wish only an end to the fighting, so that I can tend to the temple once more.
You're priestess of Kinnereth?
Indeed. The temple here in the city is my charge. The goddess's divine blessings have no doubt helped make Whiterun a thriving and prosperous city. After all, it is she who brings rain to our crops and fair weather on the harvest days. May Kinnereth's winds blow you to fortune.
So many people.
Looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself these days.
Okay, not a fan, I guess.
Lady, could you spare a coin?
Not really, but...
Oh, thank you. Divines, bless your kind heart.
Take it, it was free.
It's what Brennan said I should do. He's the only one that's been nice to me since Mama.
Oh no.
Since she died. My aunt and uncle took over our farm and threw me out. Said I wasn't good for anything.
I'm sad.
I wound up here, but I don't know what to do. I miss her so much.
Why would this is like the first thing that happens, but this is one of the children you can adopt.
Bye.
Bye. I'm not gonna adopt a child just yet. We'll get back to that. I don't have any freaking money. I don't have any place to live. You can beg on the streets. It's fine. So you can't. You gotta like look it over because I don't think you can have how many children as you want. So I gotta look up the rules for that before we decide on which child. We can't just like go all willy-nilly and like just take whichever child. You know, we have to have the best child.
Pain is so great.
Otherwise, what's the? Hello, you can't. Okay, so in here we have a bunch of potions. If I ever would want to try to steal. Okay, so we'll see if.
So sick.
if I have to close the window, because now we heard some explosions outside because people are shooting rockets. Aha, see? All right, I leveled up as well. I forgot it. Yeah, we got some explosions outside. We need more stamina. Question is... One-handed, two-handed archery. Can't... Sneak is good.
I can't bear it.
Daedra.
Make it stop.
Remove Savangard.
The fever. My body burns.
Fever.
Yes?
Fish? I guess you can learn restoration magic from here.
So, have you gotten Nettlebane back from those filthy hag-ravens
You
yet?
just saw me. How the fuck would I I mean, sorry, we're in a church, I shouldn't swear.